Okay, here's my prediction for the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. It's going to give us more lore about Peach's backstory. The first movie gave a little hint about where Peach came from. It's a mystery, and I believe the sequel will address that. And I believe it will do so by introducing another main character, main female lead, Princess Daisy. So here's what we know so far. Peach is not from the Mushroom Kingdom, and humans are scarce, if not non-existent, in the Mushroom Kingdom world. So there's a misconception that people have that Peach somehow never seen another human before, but that's not true. The movie never said that. All we know is that humans are rare. So Peach can be surprised to see humans because they're so rare. Okay? That's what we know for a fact. Humans are rare slash scarce slash non-existent in the Mushroom Kingdom world. Okay, we know that Peach came to the Mushroom Kingdom via the warp pipes as a baby. Then she was raised by the Toads and eventually became their princess. She does not remember her life before the pipes, but it was teased that she could be from Mario's world or galaxies beyond Mario's world. And I believe that she's potentially not from Brooklyn or Mario's world, but galaxies. And if you could take a look at Baby Peach's outfit, look closely. There are stars, moons, celestial bodies on her little baby dress, right? So that could be a hint. Hey, that's related to galaxies, right? So yeah, I believe she's gonna be from somewhere interesting, somewhere not so ordinary. Anyway, that's what we know. So the sequel will further reveal Peach's origins, but not just Peach's, Daisy's. We know Peach and Daisy are close friends in the Mario canon, very close friends. And although non-canon, they have been depicted as cousins in certain non-official guides, like in certain Mario Kart guides, like the Mario Kart Wii guide, Double Dash, I think. They were labeled as cousins, but that wasn't official. But hey, Nintendo didn't really confirm or deny, but we're gonna say in the canon they aren't cousins. But the movie universe is different. They've already taken creative liberties, such as giving the Mario Bros a family. I mean, they have their aunts, uncles, mother, father, a niece. Like, come on, that's not in the canon, but it's different. They made Cricket Kong a king and DK's father instead of grandfather. So that's different. So we can see they're taking creative liberties with the canon. And the movie has its own canon. So I predict that in this universe, Daisy and Peach are long lost cousins. And even maybe they're not blood related, but they're close enough to be considered sisters or cousins. And we can see, look at the Mario movie concept art. Peach and Daisy are depicted as high schoolers together. So the idea is there that they were close friends, relatives, sisters, whatever. They are really close to each other. The idea was there even in the concept art. So we know that's in the writer's minds, that Peach and Daisy have this connection. We know in the games they have a close connection, so in the movies they definitely will. And again, my theory is that they will be cousins, and if not cousins, maybe sisters, or maybe really close friends. You can have people who are like your cousins, right? People who are like, brother from another mother, sister from another mister. Y'all know how it goes. Okay. And of course, there's also evidence. Apparently, and this comes from the Mario Wiki, Nintendo's Mario Power Tennis website said that Daisy is Peach's sister in arms. In other words, they're close friends. So, yeah, it's obvious that they're going to have a special connection and they're going to introduce Daisy. They got to get Peach's girl, right? And also Luigi's. But that's a whole nother theory, a whole nother prediction. Anyway, back to my theory. I believe Peach and Daisy are cousins who originally came from a different galaxy. Similar to the Mario Bros, they ended up in the pipes somehow, got separated in the warp zone. Peach ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, whereas Daisy ended up in Rosalina. At some point in the movie, the sequel, the two will reunite and memories will resurface. It's like putting a puzzle together. Peach remembers some pieces, Daisy remembers others, and someone else has the rest. And my little prediction there is Rosalina. The sequel's plot, probably their B plot, not the main plot, but the big plot of the sequel will be about rebuilding their connection and learning more about their origins. And I believe that this will connect to the third movie, which will be about Rosalina. See, they will come from different galaxies, and I believe it's going to all tie into Rosalina. Because guys, they got to find a way to introduce these major Mario characters, right? How are they going to introduce Rosalina? Simple. Peach's origin story is tied to Rosalina. Whether she's, I don't know, in this universe, could be a mother, could be aunt, could be a long lost sister, who knows? But I believe there's a connection there. So I believe Peach and Daisy came from some other galaxy, and that's what the third movie will be about. In fact, quick mini theory about the plot of the second movie. It will feature Tatanga. He's an alien from space. Well, all they gotta do is make it that Tatanga, he's a space conqueror, and maybe he conquered the planet Peach and Daisy were from, and that's why their parents or some relative like Rosalina maybe took them to the pipes, found a pipe, sent them there so they can be safe. So the sequel will set that up, set us up to go to space. Why? To get the last piece of information for Peach's backstory, and by extension Daisy's, right? And introduce Rosalina. Who knows? Maybe even Luma Lee, maybe that Luma secretly knows about Peach. Maybe that Luma was there to watch over Peach the whole time. Who knows? You know, I'm just thinking as a writer how I could connect these pieces, because they're probably planning to make at least a trilogy. So we got to connect these pieces to lead into the big mystery that's going to be revealed eventually. But anyway, as for Daisy, we will also see her side of the story in the sequel. When she arrived in Sarasa Land, perhaps the Tri Kingdom, she was adopted by her father and became a princess. Now, Daisy mentions her father in Mario Party 3 and Fortune Street. He even made an appearance in the KC Mario manga. In this universe, he could be retconned as her adoptive father, and he would definitely be a deep cut character. So remember, Keegan Michael Key mentioned some deep cut characters. So we got some old favorites, Daisy, for example, and some deep cuts. And I believe Tatanga, Daisy's father, could be a deep cut and will work wonderfully for this theory. And also, another quick mini theory, I believe Toadette is with Daisy. We can see Daisy and Toadette somehow are close friends. Mario Wonder, Mario Party, these different spin-offs, they're really close to each other. So that's where Toadette has been. So yeah, that's my theory. That's my prediction of what we will see in the Mario movie sequel. So looking forward to it, and let's see if I'm right or